Hi everyone, I'm Needlecraft Danny. This is Flossmas Day 8, and once again I'm here to show you what I stitched on yesterday. Once again I stitched on the same piece. This is Cinderella Rags Ridges by John Elliott. I'm stitching the combined version and I have finished Cinderella in Rags. Just have to finish Cinderella in Ridges, but that's a lot of dress, so that's what I'm doing since the beginning of December basically, stitching on Cinderella's dress. So let me show you where I got to yesterday, because yesterday I did quite a lot and I'm very happy with what I did. So, as you know, I do have some problems with my Krennic. I still have not yet gotten the invoice. I'm really hoping that that will be happening today or latest tomorrow, so next week I can get my missing spool of Krennic. But I used up all the Krennic I had still left. So that means I finished all the Krennic backstitching in the top part of the dress. And I had a little bit left over. So I moved into that part of the dress on the left side, because there I had already stitched quite a lot of that bottom layer of the dress. And I finished all my Krennic over here on the side of the dress and in here. And I had a little bit more, so I started one of those next swirlies. And then I went and did all the beads. So I did a lot of beads. Everywhere where some Krennic backstitching was, there was also one bead, so I did all of those. I did a lot more beads between those two dress layers, so those blue beads over here. And then I went down here and did more beads in here as well until my beading thread ran out. So there will be a lot more beads everywhere along the hem of the dress. So that's just what it's going to look like everywhere when it's done. So after I did all of that, I then started moving along those 10 by 10 blocks from left to right, filling in what was missing. I have about 2.5 blocks still left to go in that row of 10 by 10 blocks before I then move down again and do the same thing in the row below. So you can see there are a lot of empty spaces now once again after I did those beads, because I stitched all of that, and that will be beads once again. But I first want to finish that 10 by 10 block, because that means I finished to the right side of the dress with all that, the start of the bottom layer basically, and then I will do more beads. So the plan for today, because today should be at least not a bad stitching day, so the plan for today is actually to just continue stitching until I have finished that part, then do the beads that are still missing, and then continue stitching on the dress. Hopefully managing a lot. Not sure that's going to happen, but we'll see. This project is stitched on a 28 count casual linen in the color Fog by Pictures Plus. I'm stitching 2/2 full crosses with all the called for materials. And I was hoping to finish this project until tomorrow. That's just not going to happen. Even if I finish everything else and just not the Krennic, that's still not going to happen. That's way too much left. And the reason I wanted to finish this project is that I want to rotate through all my leftover projects. So all the projects I take from this year into next ones, which are 10 projects overall. I wanted to stitch on all of them for 1 day each, just to revisit them before the new year and to just show you kind of a long, drawn-out parade. And I also wanted to have some time left to stitch on one specific project, which is Mini Cinderella by Heaven and Earth Designs, because I really want to finish that project as soon as possible. And I was hoping if I finish Cinderella Rags Ridges super early, I rotate through my projects and I have the rest of the year left to stitch on Mini Cinderella, I might be able to finish her. Not going to happen. This morning I actually went through my calendar and started counting out the days from the back of the year, or from the end of the year backwards. When can I stitch on which projects, basically. And I decided to leave the 31st and 30th of December out because I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do those days, but I might visit a friend in another part of Germany, and therefore I have to do a lot of driving, and then it's New Year's Eve and stuff like that, so probably no stitching. So I left those out. I left out the 24th to the 27th of December because that's when I'm visiting my parents. And otherwise I just counted backwards, and I landed on the 16th of December. I think it was the 16th. So on the 16th of December I want to start rotating through my projects. That means I have more than a week left to finish Cinderella wax stitches. That's possible. That I can do. As I said, everything without the krennic. The krennic's just not happening because I don't have it. I do hope it might arrive before the 16th, so I will actually be able to finish her on the 16th, but we'll see about that because, of course, smart as I am, I did not just order the spool of krennic because then I had a DMC color I was missing. Then I started looking through charts and kits, and yeah, it happened. So I'm kind of afraid they don't have everything in stock. I'm thinking about calling them. It's a German shop, so I can call them without any additional fees. And I'm thinking about calling them and just asking them about my stuff, which is if everything's in stock or if they wait on something, and if they wait on something, if it's just possible to cancel that item, or if they can send the first few things out and I pay for the shipping twice. I'm not sure. I'm a little bit torn about that. We'll see, because I really want to finish Cinderella wax stitches this year. I don't want to wait until next year. And it is getting closer to Christmas, and I'm pretty sure they're closed around Christmas because most shops here in Germany are, and I can totally understand they are. So, yeah, I'm not sure yet. Probably going to try to decide until tomorrow, so I can call before the weekend. We'll see. So, yeah, that's the stitching part. A bit longer than I planned to, but well. So it's a little bit of a longer video. Okay, now let's move to my gift exchange. Today is, I think, the gift from one of my colleagues, and so far those have been very nice. One was the cereal I got on day 3, I think. The other one was day 4, where we got that really nice liquor. So yeah, today is day 8, and this is the gift. It already looks pretty nice, and as I said, I think it's a colleague, and I'm pretty sure she has sewn this herself. So that's pretty cute. Okay, inside. Something to eat. It looks like cake or something. I'm not sure. I might need to ask her about that. Yeah, there's no piece of paper or anything in there. I'm going to ask her about that. It looks pretty interesting. As I said, I think I know her, so I'm really sure it's going to taste absolutely great. That's the word I was searching for. But I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I'm going to ask her about that and report back to you tomorrow. What actually is that? I'm not sure. But it looks cute. And that bag is super nice. I wish I could sew like that. So yeah, that's my gift exchange and that's my video. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful December. And I will see you tomorrow with my next video. Bye!